Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. PJ Washington is a guy that continues to be on the report, and I think he's kind of like everybody's contingency plan. Everybody has their like options A and B, and I think PJ is like a lot of teams can basically, hey, if we miss out on X, Y, and Z, PJ's still a pretty good guy that if like he bounces back, he could be a guy that is on a pretty decent deal. We know the Mavs, Kings, Cavs, and Bucks and Warriors have all shown interest in him. He's a guy that they're saying a late first round pick or equivalent to that value is what you'd go for. Now, this Jake Fisher is saying that the Knicks have shown legit interest in PJ Washington. Sources tell them as they examine their options, they are obviously more interested in Bruce Brown and DeJounte Murray, but however, the package ranging between a first round pick compared to the steeper asking price for 2 first round picks for DeJounte Murray, it becomes clear that the Knicks aren't willing to part with Quentin Grimes unless New York is trading for a young swingman with perceived upgrade in value, as opposed to just swapping him for the back of the rotation piece. Now, I think that's definitely worth noting that they are listening to Miles Bridges' offers, but for me, when I do look at this situation, I think it's a bit evident that I would approach a PJ Washington. He's making 16.8. Obviously, Evan Fournier. I think the best way for the Knicks to approach this, don't trade Quentin Grimes. Trade Evan Fournier and one of those unprotected first-round picks, and I think you can get the deal done. I mean, PJ to start this season, he would benefit from this because he's a guy who he's been playing a lot of small ball 5 this year. He can play power forward. He's more of a combo forward, so he's a power forward. He can play small forward. He's a good rebounder for his size. He can defend multiple positions. I'm not saying he's elite at it, but he can do it when he tries and gives a good effort. He can put the ball on the deck and pass a little bit, but he can score on all 3 levels. He's got a little bit of a post game, and he's just someone who has value. The position he plays, the size that he has, those are just, traits that are definitely he has the tangibles that are desired by teams. And the idea of the Knicks having a guy like PJ Washington come off the bench, like literally pull out Evan Fournier and you put PJ Washington on this team. And this is a team that, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle giving you 27 and 24. You got OG Anunoby giving you 16. That's 3 guys right now. All right. Then you got Dante DiVincenzo giving you 13. About 8 points a night from Josh Hart. You keep Quentin Grimes, who's giving you 7.5 when he plays. Isaiah Hartenstein's giving you 7. You're getting, right there. Now you throw in PJ Washington, who's going to give you 13. That's a pretty decent 8-man rotation, and you still got Mitchell Robinson coming back from injury, Deuce McBride, Precious Achiuwa, all right, Jericho Sims, Malachi Flynn. Like there's still a bunch of players on this team. So the idea of putting PJ Washington off the bench would be absurd, and he would be the scoring punch with Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart that this team's made, because now you're thinking starting lineup Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, some playoff time with Mitchell Robinson back, of course. Starting lineup Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby. This is where it starts to get a little Dante DiVincenzo probably, Julius Randle. So Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson. All right. Now you got yourself off the bench Josh Hart, PJ Washington, and Isaiah Hartenstein. That 8-man rotation in the playoffs would be fire, in my opinion.